It's good. YouTube, Erod212 here. Just wanted to come out here, show some new books that I picked up. A couple books I've been picking up here and there. Gotten the bug to hit the shops again and start, checking out the community. So um, I'll show you what I've been picking up. But before I even start, I got my man Gomez on here today, chilling with me again.
Yeah, no, appreciate it. I had to stop by. You always show appreciation to our show on East Meets West, and coming through on this.
I appreciate last minute. I did this last minute. I said, you know what? It's always better when you have someone else chilling with you. You can just get a better feel for everything,
Yeah.
I like it. Who better than my West Coast homie right there,
Yeah, appreciate it, Erod. Yeah.
Your show was fun. Your show was fun yesterday, man. I had such a blast. You know what? Because James is my boy, but he's really good, and we go at it all the time, just the shit talk, and it was a lot of fun, man. And you got Manny to make a special appearance on there.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah, King of the Golden State. Just I'm wearing a tank top, but I do have a Sugar Heath G. Just
You're supposed to be rocked unless you swole, kid.
He's flexing.
Yo, he had his man muscles on yesterday.
Bro.
You'll catch this.
Oh my god!
So let me just say hello to whoever's in here right now. I appreciate everybody joining us right now. We're gonna start with my man AG Surfer, who's always first in here, man. I appreciate that. Raider Bear, what's good? Oh, my man, Comic Forge, what's going on, brother?
Defects.
Yeah, Jay Salsa's on. That's my man right there too. He's a good dude, man. North Cali, I haven't seen you boys in a while, man. Where's the crew, North? I haven't seen a video from you guys in a while.
Degenerates, huh? Degenerates?
Yeah, Degenerates haven't been putting out no new content that I've seen. Cholula Comics is on here. Yo, homie, what's going on? My man Emerald Knight is going on. What's going on, bro? Andrew Klein, was that Andrew Kleinberg? Andrew Kreckelberg. I don't know, Andrew, but thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. Philly Born, what's good, brother? Hack. Oh, Hack's in the house.
Oh, nice.
What's going on, Hack? Zach G, what's good? My man Jose Gonzalez, Spidey's Powder Tumblers. Yo, that thing is almost halfway done up. So I'm running. There you go. He just does fantastic work.
Yeah, he does.
I use mine for coffee in the morning with my iced coffee, and that thing is great. But Jose's in I'm running an ASM 50 raffle right now.
Okay, I see that.
He won a couple spots, man. So he's got a good shot at it, man.
Nice.
Ed D, what's good, brother? Oh, yo, another warrior there. Eli. Yes, mi hermano. What's going on? Yeah, I actually took a little bit of breather. That thing is halfway full already. So that shit should be gone soon. It's a nice 3.0. They're going for over $400 now for a 3.0 on ASM 50, which is crazy.
Yeah, those are the first Kingpin.
First Kingpin, man. It's iconic, man. So I've been buying books again, man. I've been really. I hit some shops. I've been cracking out. But I got this book here. I'm gonna do it this way, just so.
Yeah.
You go with that view there?
Oh, yeah, bro.
I bought that.
Yeah, I seen that on IG. He posted that, right?
Yeah, you know, CLG Comics. So he had this on Who That's Raffle, and it had a line that went down the side, but he was real honest about it. But he said the press would probably get it out. Sure as shit, it pressed out. So nice. 9698. It's nice. This is a tough book. This, if you guys don't know, Superior Spider-Man had some of the best. J.G. Jones did a couple of variants there. J. Scott Campbell did a killer Venom cover on there that I had never seen. So there's some really good variants on there.
I heard it was a pretty good story too.
Yeah. And then that's a great story. For anybody who hasn't read it, it's the whole ending of ASM when Octavius kills Spider-Man, but it's actually his body, and he takes over his body and he puts his brain in Peter Parker's brain, and he becomes basically Spider-Man. Okay. It's good shit, man. It was a good read. So, yo, I hit my local flea market again, Gomez. You're going to like this, bro.
When did you hit that one? This weekend?
Saturday. I usually go, it's a Saturday thing. I usually go Saturday mornings if I get there, walk a couple miles in there, look for some, steals and stuff, and came across some good books. So I found a nice clean copy. These were $2 a piece, but I found a nice clean copy of Spidey $20.99 the foil, right? Take that any day of the week. Ride Zero. I can't believe how much this book died.
Yeah,
in value, man. This book was selling for over $250 in a 9.8. It's down to like $80, you know?
Yeah, and then isn't there like a gloss one too as well? There's a regular.
Yes. There's the matte and then there's the gloss, and it goes for a lot more money. Brian Daniel in the house. Brian, I let my work speak for itself. The community, you can ask the guys in the community. That's the way. Choo Choo Comics, what's going on, my brother? And Cougar Comics, what's going on? So then I found this, and I was like, oh shit. You ever see this? So
no, I've never seen that.
This is Solar, Man of the Atom. This is a Valiant book. But what it is, it's the black book. Right? I should have pulled up the numbers on this. This book is so hard to get in a 9.8, and this book might have a shot. A 9.8 on this book is an $800 book.
Damn.
And it drops down to about $90 for a 9.6.
That's not bad.
It's a super tough book to find in a 9.8. There's also a second printing, and because it's embossed, you see see how it says there. You'll see a Roman numeral 2 for the second printing. So you got to make sure you take a look at that when you buy this book. But tough book. I think it might have a shot. $2. And then I got all of those from one guy. Then I got this. $2.
Yeah, I remember how I seen that on the.
Yeah, well, so I should send you guys that short video, right?
Yeah. I was like, dang, that's a come up right there, especially with
it's probably like a 6.0, but in this condition now, this book is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Now with the
talk so we talk about it all the time, and I'll let guys know. I watch other guys. Gary talks about it, a bunch of other guys. When you go to these places, let people know what you do. Try and establish connections. So when I go to these flea markets, if I get the same sellers all the time, I usually like hit them off my business card, tell them what I do, offer my services to them. Start telling them, let me know if you get books in. I'm always in the market to buy. So
nice.
Kind of established this connection with a dude at the flea market, and I walked in, and he had his couple boxes. He always has it. He goes, I got some stuff for you. So I walked up, and I'm not getting this at $2 a piece, but I am getting good deals. Real good deals.
Damn.
I got that. I'm hoping in the 9.4-ish range. 9.2, 9.4.
Yeah, I think I got a 9.90.
Okay. Yeah, that's a great book. Amazing Murphinator bought one off of
What of J. Rodham?
No, Murph bought it off of BLC.
Oh yeah?
Graded 8.0, but BLC had never got it pressed. We pressed it out. It came back a 9.6.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a perfect candidate for all of those things. Wilbert, what's good, my brother? And then this was, I bought this. I've been on a mission with this book ever since I saw Josh grab. A 9.8 on this book is crazy, bro.
Yeah, we're talking about
that. It is crazy. It's a 4-figure book, man. I couldn't believe it. Dave in the Cave, what's going on, my brother?
Dave in the Cave, broski. J. Rod Ham came in, chimed in.
Oh, J. Rod Ham's here? Yo, I apologize. That's my man right there. That's my man. Roman Curtis, Uncle Roman in the house. Schmedium's in the broski here, bro. Yo, you missed the tank top Goliath yesterday, bro.
Oh, yeah,
that was the best one. DLE, what's good, brother? And then this was the last one. He pulled this one out. He was like, I got one more book. I don't know if you want it. We started talking about it, and I bought this. Probably a 6.0. But he got it at such a good price that once I show him the defects and I try and point them out, he was like, I told him what I thought it was. He agreed with me. We came to an agreement. I showed him what GPA it was. We went below GPA, and both parties were happy. We were both happy. And
that's a good thing about people like yourself. When we talk to people, when you're straightforward with people, they'll give you a great fair value, or better than a fair value, because of the person you are. When you start talking to people and they get to know you, that you ain't no bullshit, just in general as a collector, and it works out a lot of favoritism in your way than it does.
Yeah, I find establishing those connections, and like I said, going up and talking to people and just telling them, I collect comics, I do this, I got a little pressing game, stuff like that. It goes a long way. David the Cave is absolutely right. This book, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this book just keeps on jumping. Keeps on jumping up. It's crazy. Oh, yo, Biggie's went to my man Jim Hanley's. Yeah, I gotta go stop in and go see Gore. I was there a couple weeks ago. Me and Biggie's had the same local comic shop for a long time, and then they closed down. So we got another one around the way, but it's nowhere near as good. But you still got to get your fix in, Still got to get your fix in. CLG, what's going on, bro? Yo, my man CLG, I just showed. I think we can make this a 9.6 now. We pressed this out. It came out good, brother. Appreciate that.
CGC 9.8 all day.
Yo, look at this. This is David. David the Cave just put this information. This is David the Cave, bro. Just dropping knowledge right there. Last 9.8 sold for 4,500, bro. Think about that, man. It's crazy. It is crazy how much that book has jumped up. It's super. It's got a super big print run, man, and yet it's still selling. Nah, Emerald. It has, and I'll show you guys. It's I say 6.0, 6.5 on a good day. The front is clean, right? It's not the front. The front is real clean, but when you go to the back, it's got some serious color rub.
You see it on spine
and spine ticks, but no creases, no big bends or anything on it. It's just that one corner. So, I'm saying 6.0 conservatively. I'm hoping for 6.0, 6.5. Well, we shall see. Anything above that, I'll gravy on that, man. I'm super happy. I got a 9.6 now. Big's got a 9.4. Damn, that's a great book. Great book.
I didn't even get. I had a chance to get it, but the time I was gonna get it was when when he was barely coming out with the movie, and they were asking for a crazy amount of money too.
Yeah. Anything Venom, man. Right now, Venom, Carnage, anything Spider-Man is picking up again.
And Carnage is starting to heat up too to 360.
Wilbert, you think it's better than 6? I say 6.5. I'm just being conservative. I usually try and grade myself hard. That way I'm not disappointed. It's the way I sell my books so that my customers aren't disappointed. If they get an extra grade or a half a grade above, so be it. We're good with that, CLG, you just sent one in. We got to see what that comes out,
He said, I know you can't.
Yeah. I'm on. Yo, so let me show you these. I was up. I went to see my son up at school, and I hit a little shop. I showed these on your show the last time, but I picked up a couple of these. So G.I. Joe 152.
Oh, nice.
G.I. Joe 153. These are all short printed. A Killer Brian Bolin cover.
Yes. Isn't that the second cover or is the actual cover? I thought that's the actual first cover. Huh?
Yeah. He's got another one too. He's got a couple. Bolin did some great work. But that's a killer bondage, man.
Yeah, that's a badass. That's a badass.
Yeah, there was some Wonder Woman, Adam Hughes. Couldn't pass these up.
Especially with that armor.
Yep.
Armor. Yeah, that's a dope one. I have that one. See, it's a dope one.
This one.
Yeah, with the skull.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Some Thor, God of Thunders. Anything in this run just picked up.
Yeah, some too, like a couple weeks back.
Oh shit! They had a Shang-Chi. They wanted 400 for how big? What the condition on it? How'd it look? That book is just skyrocketed. And then this is the book I want to show you, and I'm gonna put this here because I want to talk about this. I'll pick this up there.
Oh shit! So you got the one that that's
nice. You see what that is, right?
That's a newsstand.
Newsstand, right?
Yeah.
So we've been talking about this on your show.
Yeah.
A couple weeks now, especially like with Doom, talking about that stuff. And I want to show, because I was just doing a little research, and I want to show people what this is going for now. So a 9.6 sold for probably $100, right? But if you're looking, the one to get is that 365 in a newsstand, bro. Look at that. A 9.8 sold for $1,200.
Damn.
Yeah, a 9.6 sold for $350. So these things,
big jump.
These things are out there, is what I'm saying. Though people just have to realize, when they hit those shops and they hit those bins. And I mean, you see this book a million times at a bin, but make sure you check that barcode, man.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what we're gonna find. You
Yeah,
find that, you think gold.
Yeah, I got 2 or 3 of them. I don't even know if they're newsstand or not.
Yeah,
To be honest.
I gotta have 8 of these things, man. Now I'm gonna go back, start hunting for them, and check and see if there's a newsstand there. Because a 9.8 in the newsstand on that is money. And then the other one was the Venom Lethal Protector.
Okay, yeah, number 1.
I found 4 of those newsstands. 9.8 on that's over $300. So if you get a 9.8, man, those newsstands are worthy. But this was at that shop too. So I've been picking this up because this book's gotten hot. Everything with Spidey 2099. And that was the last one there. And then a book I spec'd on for a while was Strange Tales number 169, which is the first Brother Voodoo.
Yeah.
And that book heated up.
I have one right here.
Oh, there you go. What number is that?
173.
All right. So
no big key, but it's just nice. I don't have no Brother Voodoo, so
this is 170. I got this on eBay. I pulled this out of eBay for $20.
That's good.
This book, second Brother Voodoo. Brother Voodoo is coming, man. You got anything else there, Gomez? You want to show?
I know. I'll tell you what. I've been reading this one, and this one right here. This is the second print.
What's that called?
I have. So it was called. We only find them when they're dead. So this
how do you like that?
This one basically, it's a great story. It's I guess it reminds me like they're like in outer space, like in the space, and they're finding dead gods. And with dead gods, they're digging, they're blasting them and trying to find remains to help them. Kind of like it's like they're doing they're selling like in the black market. So whatever they get as a team, and ships are trying to claim areas. Like I got the cheek, I got the face, I got there's the heart, whatever. So there's like teams that go in, or different teams, and they'll blast areas of a god to try to claim. Like you see her cheek right there, she cheek's blasted.
Yeah, right.
Really small. Like, you think these motherfuckers are huge, like big old like Godzilla type stuff. Mm-hmm. And right now, where it leaves off is he's actually going to go. The team, he's the main character. He's going to actually go to an actual god that's alive. So it's going to be the first time they actually see a god alive, especially from being dead.
What issue are they up to on that now?
Oh, just this is the first issue. So this is the first issue.
Okay, so I can still jump on that.
It just came. Yeah, this just. Oh, there's tons of them. If you don't have one, I got an extra 1 in 10. I'll shoot you one. Just DM me.
Yeah, all right. All right, because I just started reading that Something's Killing the Children.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yo, what a good read that's been. And then I've been reading that online. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, I heard about it because I was talking to somebody on the side to pick up the trade. I was thinking about picking up the trade just to read it because I was like, I'm not gonna chase these comics right now unless I wait for $1 bin or wild that no one knows what they got at an LCS that I've never been to, and they have those issues in the back issue.
Right.
You never know. Being patient, it could be a month, 2 months from now, and they might have back issues of that. So it could be if I want to be patient to read it or try to get the trade to read it now. Another one I read. This one is called The Autumnal, and this one is about her daughter on the other side, and they end up like. She has something, her daughter has something, but then they don't know. So what happens? Her mother passes, and they go back to where she used to live. And when she passes, they have her casket closed, and she's trying to see why they got casket closed. So she ends up staying there because she ends up taking over the house like a will.
Okay.
So but the area where she's at, it's like it's like a town. And when she tries to open the casket, one of the church ladies tells her to stop. But when she opens it, she's full of leaves. Like her mouth and everything, and tree branches.
Okay.
Like they show like her. It's pretty crazy it's crazy story. So me being person going in October, kind of want to pick up on something that's kind of like suspense but horror.
Yeah.
Kind of mystery, kind of like stuff like that. I like to read, and I just picked this up recently. This was a new release that came out this Wednesday. Okay. And I'm just picking up some stuff, and I read this one, The Juggernaut. It was okay. It was not that. It was a great read. Okay. Figured, everybody's hitting on variants. Yeah. I'll just pick this one up and give it a read to see because Juggernaut's a hidden villain slash anti-hero now. In this story, it seems like he's an anti-hero, sort of like Harley Quinn. So this is yeah, give him a spin-off, and he destroys shit and gets paid for it. So it's pretty crazy weird stories. There's some of the stuff I picked up and read.
Very good. I saw Eli said it. He's got a 365. He checked his collection. He has a newsstand. Yeah, you gotta check that out.
361 or 350? No, 360. What was it like? It was a cameo of Carnage. What was it?
Yeah, that's 360. 360 is a cameo.
Yeah,
361 is the first full Carnage. Yeah,
I picked that up for $1.49.
Oh, that's good price, man. Six Face Comics, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate that. There goes King of the Golden State, the man with the tank top.
Yeah, it is.
Sith Lordly's in the house, and Omega Comics. How's it going? So then, I'll just go keep talking to you guys here. I'll make myself.
I'm here, brother.
Yeah. No, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. And this is a book I was talking with the guys about the other day, and I spec on it. Your guest yesterday, Mel, from the Drunken Chat, he was talking. We talked about it a little bit, and Marvel Point One. You can find this book still cheap, man. And this is first Sam Alexander. So Sam Alexander becomes Nova. I just feel with all the other characters that Marvel is developing for movies, it's only a matter of time before the champions come along, and you might have a Sam Alexander. It hits all those buttons that they want. So I picked that up, and I picked up the 1 in 25 Bradshaw variant for that. So if you do see this, it's a nice book to pick up.
I did pick up this one right here. I had this one on my PC. This is the one of 50. This is the one of 50. I think it's Adam. I think it's Adam Kubert.
Okay.
50 Champions #1.
I never saw that cover.
So this one I had in my PC. Didn't even know I had it. And this one goes for probably 60, 50, 40 to 60 bucks. I bought this for dirt cheap a long time ago, and I picked this one up. This one right here, X-Men #2. This is the actual very first appearance of the
right.
What's called the High Summoner.
Yeah.
And I picked this one up for I think like $22 shipped.
So X-Men is part of my pull, so I'll have those books, but I haven't read that. But they're saying that's been a very good read.
Yeah, and me too. And I've been itching to try to get the back issues of it. So I picked this one, and I was happy to get this one because as Wolverine, I like Wolverine, and
that's my favorite. That's why I read
it. So it's a 1 in 25 variant. I'll put it on top loader because you never know if this book heat up eventually in time. I'll show one more book I picked up about a couple weeks back. This one, The Avengers. Was it first appearance of Scott Lang?
Yep, that's for Scott Lang. So, people don't know about that.
Yeah, so I
Schofield said I'd be milking Zap Comics dry. Nah, man, their inventory is insane, man. They said that's a 1 in 25, the X-Men one that you showed.
Yeah, the 1 in 25.
Yep. So I bought this before it got hot. I got this for I think like $60 on eBay.
Okay.
A week before they dropped the news. So I that's twice I've stepped in shit just before they dropped the Kang stuff. I bought a copy of that. So I got lucky. And then I showed this real quick. It's not a 9.8, but still there's a lot of hot news on Sentry.
Yes, I heard about
#1.
That's one thing.
Sentry 4 and 5 have just shot up, man. They really, really blew up. And then just got a couple more books here. But this one here, I want to show you guys. This is my eBay steal, Erod's eBay steal of the week, and shout out to my man, the Comic Forge, for hooking me up with this. I love it, man. I love it. It is great, man. that is so classic, right? And I bought this.
Damn.
So I own this book. This will be the third time I've owned this book. I actually bought one off a Comically Flawed, upgraded, and got rid of my copy. I used to have I think it was a 3.0. I think I have a 4.0. Is it a 4? Either a 4.0 or 4.5. But I'm going to show you why this is my steal of the week. So this is what I got this for. I paid $300 shipped for this book, right? And right now, a 3.0 sold for $375. Right, and a 4.0, a 3.5 sold for $384, and a 4.0 sold for $500. That's the average price right now. So the minimum I'm going to do on this is make $50 on it. I think it's a 3.5 with a shot at a 4.0. This comes back a 4.0. I basically made almost $200 on a book. So these books are out there. And I bought another one, and this is a close second. I picked this up too. Same seller.
Damn.
Same seller. And I got this for 2 beans. Don't get it wrong. It's got some staining there. I'm putting it at probably a 2.5 to a 3.0, but it's still worth it. And the centerfold's there. So
you're gonna slab those?
Yep. Yeah, those are probably gonna get slabbed up. Those are gonna get slabbed up. Just I wanna, put them out there. And then I got one more book. You're gonna like this. So you guys know who 956 Ref is, right?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
You guys ever see 956 Ref? So he's on all the time. He's big in the community. He does our auctions and stuff like that. I pressed a lot of books for him because he's got, his collection is insane, man. Insane. And he was selling some books on IG. And again, that's a venue that people sometimes don't use that I like to use a lot, especially when it's guys you know. So we discussed the book, and Comic Floyd, you ready? So we discussed the book, and he gave me a very good deal, a real good deal. But go check him out on IG if you don't follow him, because he has a Saga RRP. The retailer.
Yeah.
You don't see that book, man. Yeah. It's a white whale. It was the first time I ever pressed that book. And it was probably a 9.4, and we got it up to a 9.8. It became a $2,500 book. It's a gorgeous book, man. Gorgeous books. Hashtag collector of the year. Yo, Biggs, you remember that? Remember they used to put out those prizes with the collector of the year prizes and shit like that?
That's funny.
And here you go. Ready? So 956 Ref. If you watch this on Rewind or anything, bro, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We talk all the time. Here you go. Ready? Bam. Damn. Don't hurt me. This is my second copy. But this is this is just a book that it's gonna rise. This has not hit the ceiling yet. CBA used to do the awards. That's right. A couple of years back. I just don't think that this book is gonna die down.
No.
I think if anything, it's gonna go up. You're seeing now books that tie into this. So the first time Blade gets bitten by Dracula, right? That book is spiked up. 13 is his origin. That book is spiked up. These two Dracula books have gotten hot. Josh Grav, what's up, brother? How's everything? They've gotten hot, man. Really, really hot. So good stuff. Yeah, my PayPal. You know what, Dave? I've been stockpiling like a motherfucker from just selling stuff, and I kind of built this war chest just to do shit like this. I buy and sell books, and it's just to buy bigger books for myself. And then if this comes back a higher grade than mine, I keep the higher grade, move the other one along, and we fund the hobby that way. You got to find different ways of funding the hobby, man. Got to have fun with it. Gotta have a lot of fun with it. Now, that's the one thing I do have with this hobby. I have a lot of fun. I like the guys in the community. It's just good to talk to guys and people that have the same, thoughts we do. Always.
And that's a smart way of doing it, because that way you don't feel like you're digging out your pockets. You have that money to float around and feel like, you know what? And that's a smart way of doing it. I have not gotten there yet myself. I haven't.
Is it because you're still hoarding, or is it because you?
It's hoarding. It's hoarding.
You gotta learn how to. And I'm not telling you. And so don't take it the wrong way. I still have so much shit. It's not even funny. But I have finally learned that I don't need everything anymore.
Yeah, and I think I need to come towards that area where I am kind of like in that peak area, where it's like I'm looking at my shit and like, oh man, I don't even read that right now. It's like, do I need it? It's one of those things. I understand exactly what you're saying, and I think if I do something like that, I'll be able to purchase stuff that I really want for the PC.
Yeah, look at Josh.
Yeah. He was gonna say something about that.
Yo, but Josh reminds me of me when I started out and we started doing YouTube. I was buying everything, and then he says, "But that's about to change."
Yeah, no,
You're FF48 and 80. I have a 6.0, Josh, and that's I bought it before the big spike.
Hey, Flicks and Comics.
Flicks and Comics, what's going on, bro? How's everything?
It's JoJo.
Mr. Unknowns. Mr. Unknown said his funds float away. Oh shit. Yeah, you know what, Biggs? Someday I will sit down and just see. I don't like to do it because I'm not trying to brag. You know, I don't have the biggest collection. If you guys know, you want to talk about guys that have big books. King of the Golden State has big fucking books, bro. I mean, monster books, bro. His collection is insane. There are some guys out there that have killer collections. Yeah, Mr. Oh no, there's quite a few. We have a bunch of books at CGC, and I've been grading stuff out there. It just takes a little time, but they're going to be coming to the auctions soon. You know.
First time.
Look at Flicks and Comics.
Yeah, I see that.
Jojo, you can never transition out of it. I watch you all the time. Jojo, if you guys don't know, has been around the community for a while now, you know, and she does some great videos. Check out her channel because she does a lot of good, you know, she reads a lot, which is what we need in this community. People not just about the covers, but to read. As quite a few guys in the community said, read your books. You know, I gotta be honest, I read forever, and you know, we used to have these debates, and then I kind of got away from it a little bit and got into the collecting, and I wasn't reading. I was buying all the old books, but now I'm finding myself reading this new stuff, and I'm loving it again. So you take breaks.
It happens. It happens. I've done the same thing where I collect multiples or a hot variant, and I'll read the story, and all of a sudden I'll go back and I'll even open that variant, that 151, 12.5. Just I opened up my 125 Strange Academy. I never bought the first issue. I bought just the variant. I was like, oh, let me see what it's all about. And I read it. Oh, shit. I read it with me and my wife. I read it and I talked to her about it. It's one thing about me reading. Me and my wife, I'll sit down, I'll read it. And she goes, oh, you read it? What was it about? And she's kind of like, likes to hear stories because it's different. Like you said, once you read, you get into that shit. Just like when I was talking about earlier about my stories, I'm into it now. I want to know what happened about this character or what's going to happen next. It pulls you to the next issue.
Yeah. Dave Simcoe's sitting on about 12,000 books right now. Man, Dave, I wish that was all I had. I got a storage unit just sitting.
It's hard, but once you make transition, you'll understand why. And that's the thing. I'm in that peak right now where I'm like, I don't like selling my books, but I have to get rid of some stuff if I want to keep collecting.
You know what you do? And this is what you start off slow and get rid of doubles. And get rid of stuff, you know, if you're still holding, get rid of your doubles. Get rid of stuff that you know that you still have it in your collection, so it doesn't hurt as much because you still have a copy in your collection.
Yeah.
And as you move along, when you get that bigger book that you wanted, you're like, damn, you know what? It's not that bad. You know what? The world's not going to end. I used to be a run collector, so like I completed a run of Captain America, the first Captain America run. Yeah. I'm working on an ASM run, kind of like what Dave in the Cave is doing. And I am 3 issues away from finishing an X-Men run complete.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, but it's a lot of books, bro. So, you know, you wind up, depending on where you live, you start running out of space. Oh, yo, Lords of the Lawn Boxes. What's up, Tivo?
Broski. But yeah, that's we kind of... That's an ash can. Scout. Oh, okay, yeah, coming up. Put from. You know what? Let me see if I.
You see, I read Scout for a while, but then I stopped reading Scout comics. You know, it's just the way they were putting this out.
I thought I had some shit.
It's a single copy. Okay.
Yeah, because I bought some of those to read myself. Ash cans. from Scout Comics. Both of Curse and then By the Horns. I just picked this up for my daughter to see if she would read something like this because it looks like a middle kid. This one looked pretty dope. So these are just like little previews that Scout Comics Comics does. So they call it Ash Can, but it's just like Marvel previews the way they do it.
I was gonna say because Ash Cans are usually a little smaller. They used to be smaller,
so it's pretty cool.
This is what I was talking about. He has a complete run of X-Men, FF, Spidey, and Wally Flash runs. Damn.
Yeah,
that's a collection, man. That's a lot of books. I wish I knew. That's a lot of books.
He's right on. Yes, it is.
It's a lot of books. Yo. Yo, I don't know if you remember John showing about Dragon Ball Z, bro. Yo, I thought he was gonna get assassinated, Joe. You know, you can talk all the pop shit you want, but there's some big Dragon Ball Z fans in this community, man.
Yeah, you know, they're crazy too. They're expensive. Some of those are Chase, game exclusives. Was it those exclusive ones? Those are the ones people go crazy for, and you'd be surprised how much they cost. So it's a good investment in way.
That collection me and Manny got, it had a gigantic run of Dragon Ball Z. The books. I don't even know. I have to price them out because I don't think they're worth a lot, but maybe the first one is, you know.
Yeah, looking at because those are hard to find.
Yeah, so Dave Simcoe's asking when you
okay.
I'm sorry. It was Dave. Go ahead. There you go. Dave Simcoe's here. When you guys complete those run, is grade considered? For me, the ASMs, the first 10 issues are gonna try and be 4.0 or better. I think I need 3 issues for 1 through 10. I need 1, 2, and 10, and I have everything else. So it'll be good, man.
That's good.
It'll be good. Yeah. Dave in the Cave said he's gonna buy. Hey, Dave in the Cave, you're still on. What grade were you looking for on that first Sandman? Because that's a book I tough book to find. Tough book. That's what 4, right? Yeah, that's 4. First Sandman. So it's good stuff. I bought my first Dr. Ock. I bought it before everything spiked on it. It still was an expensive book, but right now the books I want an FF5, I want an FF1, and an ASM1. Those are the 3 big books that I want. What's your book, Gomez? If you got to get a book, what's the book you really want right now?
I have not sat down and thought about it myself. That's probably the reason why I hoard, because there's no book out there that I really am in a search for right now. I'm just trying to complete my Spawn run. That's it.
Is Spawn your favorite character?
It's my favorite. It's my favorite character. I can relate to the story told by him of him having a daughter and his wife in the situation. I have a daughter, so it kind of he didn't have a daughter. Take that back. His daughter is not his actual daughter, but he's seen his wife with the kid, and he kind of like gets close to that kid because it's Wanda's. It's his ex fiance's, because he's deceased daughter, right. So he kind of gets real close to her in a certain way. Mm-hmm. So I can relate to that because I'm attached to my daughter in a certain way. So I've actually been reading them 1 through, and I'm at 59 right now. I'm slowly reading them, but I'm at 59. All those books go on Mylars and fullbacks, Mylar 2s and fullbacks, all on books. So those are my books that
I bought that run right off the shelves, bro. Yeah. I enjoyed Spawn when it first came out. It was a good book for a long time.
Here you are, Capullo. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's a Capullo early work. Chamber of Secrets 19.
Yeah, I think the House of Secrets 92 is probably one that I want. If we sat down and thought about it, if I had a book to choose,
right? You're a Swamp Man guy.
Yeah, I get that guy, right? Yeah, I like the way that it's told, the way he is. Yeah, he's kind of like, because I'm reading the first Bernie Wrightsons. I think I left on like number 6 or 7 because I do have I buy multiples of that run. I buy multiples of that run, that's one run that I do completely. If I find it for $10,
Okay.
I'll completely. I'll keep buying those.
How many issues did Wrightson do on that? He only did the first 10.
And I want to have the first 20, and I'm missing only issue 20 for it, and I have completed them. They're not in mint conditions. Maybe down the road I'll probably get a slab graded. I bought a small thing from you. Remember we talked?
That's right. You bought number 1.
Yeah. So I bought number 1, and I wanted that book, and you gave me, like I said, you gave me a YouTube price, a New York Warrior.
We gave you a New York Warrior. That was a me and Manny book, bro. Yeah, and shout out to my man Manny NYC. I was happy to see him on because we haven't been seeing him as much as we used to in the community. And that dude knows his comics, man. You guys really talk to him. He knows his comic books, man. He knows his stuff. It's good to talk to him. When he and I talk quite a bit, like biggies, and build good relationships. But we got to get Manny on a couple of these shows now and then, so just he could talk some shit with us.
Yeah, he's funny guy. What up, who that? And what's called David. He can stop by too as well. Shout out to him.
Okay. Oh, who that's in the house? What up? Who that?
Who that? Okay. And then Biggs. I relate to Hellspawn. I didn't read too much Hellspawn in the past because I was just trying to read my run. I have a shitload of spawns, different stories, the one shots, the ones I think. What's her name? What was it? Starts with the A. I can't think of the top of my head, but she did a lot of the Ashley Wood, or Ashley is a guy actually. Ashley Wood, those books, those books, and I remember reading those, and the art was real different compared to what I was used to when I was reading Spawn. But the Hellspawn,
I was buying the spin-offs, like Sam and Twitch had their own book for a while, and that was good. Medieval Spawn was some good stuff too. There was just some good Spawn stuff back then. I always liked the McFarlane Spawn run.
Interior art now, the story art that they changed at the 306 or 305, the art has been way better, been back to how it was, because they were getting a little weird with the art from a few of the issues that they've been doing from after like 250 or something, 260. The art's changed. They're trying new artists, but this artist that's been doing it lately, I forgot off the top of my head who it is, but the interior art's really awesome. Like the pertains towards the story too. So 4 6 months we have Thor. Okay.
4 6 months we have Thor 4-6 news and 6-8 Guardian news. Really? Interesting. Movie news we're talking about?
I think so. I think we have Thor 4 because
that's right. That's the 4th movie already. I tell you what, that franchise turned it around with Ragnarok, man. Ragnarok was killer. I liked the first one. Second one was okay, but Ragnarok just changed it. You had humor, you had everything. And Guardian news, that was the sleeper. That was the sleeper. Yeah. Who expected the Guardians to be as good as that was? That was really good. You know what I would love to see, see? So they were talking about this the other day. They were talking about how the Micronauts, that franchise, is owned by Hasbro, I believe it is, that owns it, and they own the rights to every character except for Bug. And people were like, "Well, why Bug?" But remember this: Bug was a part. If you go back and you do some reading, Bug was a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So, could he make an appearance in the Guardians of the Galaxy as another version? Because there's been multiple versions of the Guardians of the Galaxy,
You're right. I remember different volumes, different characters were Guardians of the Galaxy. I remember seeing that in the wild.
I mean, even if we watch the movie with Sylvester Stallone's rendition, that's the first rendition. That was a classic rendition. That's actually the second rendition. And there were some good characters in there. Charlie, was it Charlie 5 and a couple of other characters in there. And that's where what's his name? The guy from The Walking Dead, Yondu.
Yeah,
Yondu's from one of the original teams.
Okay.
But he had this gigantic flowing mane with that arrow. So that's where that character is kind of loosely based off of.
Yeah, that was the character they put on there.
Retro Time wants a Hulk one. Man, you know how tough that book is, man. You don't see that book too often. So we're gonna get some movie news. Who's that saying? I can't wait to hear this, man.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about the movie. So we'll see what happens with Thor 4. But
Yeah, you're right. You're right there. Watati saved Thor and brought back the fun. He did. He did. Yeah, you're right. Michael Rooker. That's the character I'm thinking of. You know, he turned into a good act. He did some good roles. You know.
oh yeah, Michael from The Walking Dead, like you said, and he
Yeah.
ended up being the guy.
See, Transformers versus GI Joe. Is that a movie coming out or a book? Yeah, that wouldn't call my attention. Although I did like the last GI Joe. If you seen Bumblebee,
Yeah,
that was dope, bro. That was the right direction. They finally showed Optimus the way he should be. I like that a lot. I thought that was really good. But yeah, bro. I mean, what do you think of my haul? I think I did all right, man.
I think, man, those are books that I would like in the future to get. But like I told you before, I'm not really like I haven't really sat down and put a list on. But there is like if we sat talking, there would be a top 5 or 10 that I would want to get.
So this is a goal. We're gonna get this together. Maybe we'll do this on East Meets West because we got more guys there.
Okay.
Let's set a goal of top 10 books that we want in our collection, right?
Yeah.
And then we will propose. I think maybe for next year it would be something good.
Okay.
To see how many of those books we can get by flipping books and stuff like that, selling books or trading books or moving books around, and see if you can get one of those big keys.
Yeah.
Once that gets you going, man, that's a good challenge. That's actually a challenge to the community, man. See how you could creatively, like I do that road to a key where I buy books on eBay and then I sell them, I resell them, and I press them and clean them and do stuff like that. And I'm saving for a big book. So I'm gonna turn $300, hopefully into like a $3,000 book.
Yeah, that's
just to show it can be done. I know Who Dat was doing that for a while. There's a couple guys.
But you know, that's something that maybe
that's a big book, man.
The Iron Man it was dropped.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, some big books, man.
Damn. But that's something like you said. You wrote that I probably would sit down and think about it and try to do something like that.
Yeah,
try to do my books that I know that I'm not going to need or have doubles of, like you said, and try to get a grill. I could start minor until it works to a major grill and see how it is, how it feels.
And when you're hitting those shops and you're hitting those, you know the books to hit. So when you find those cheaper books, just roll them over. I did it with this book. I saw this book.
Oh yeah, I remember you posting that. Yeah,
right. And I got these, and I had 4 copies of this, right? And they got hot, all because of Scorpion being in this and everything with Venom going on. This one has some ticks on it, so I didn't even bother selling this one. But I got these at $2 a piece, and I put them on eBay, and they all sold within one day.
Damn.
At $30 a pop, they all went. So when you find things like that, guys like us that know what we're talking about, or stay relevant in the community, you have to stay relevant. It's like time. If you let it catch up to you or pass you by, you're forgotten. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
You guys stay up on your reading. If you stay up on your reading, stay up on your stuff. When you hit the shop, you know what to look for.
Yeah, especially the community.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's saying 1 a year focus on them. Yep, that's right. Big's been doing that for years. I mean, Biggs, this is a conversation Biggs and I had for forever, man. Talk about this,
Yeah, he's saying that he's been doing it for years.
Yeah, we're talking. I mean, his collection went. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with #1 first print. Oh my God, that's a big book.
Yeah, it is.
That's a major. It's probably the biggest independent book out there. I think, I don't think there's anything bigger than that. Walking Dead is the second closest. And then you got Bone. Bone is big, and I'll beat on #2.
Yeah, Bone, I'll beat it.
Right, those books are big books, but they don't touch the Turtles. I mean, look what the Turtles have done throughout the,
Turtles is a big book.
Yeah. Oh, so that's a book you need. All right. I thought you, King of the Golden State, you need that one? Yeah. I would love that book. I've come across like the third print and the fourth print on Turtles #1 in the flea market. I picked them up at $1 a piece. Yeah, man. Sometimes you get lucky. And you know what's funny? I'll go and guys will be buying books. There's a bunch of guys buying, but like I said, the community gives you the knowledge because you see so many books that I'll see these people will leave books on the shelf that have a lot of bone on them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of meat on the bone. I could go out there and buy it. Yeah. All right, King of the Golden State owns it in the third print.
Yeah, that's where I found those Star Wars books. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I knew Canon #6 and that Canon #1. Those two are big books, and found them for I think like $2 a piece.
Yeah, you know what? That other book that's blowing up now is the Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
Those books are on fire. Those were $3 books in stores all along.
Yeah, and those ones, yeah, you're right. They're like back issue prices.
Yeah, not anymore.
I thought, yeah. I've noticed that he's been doing that.
Yeah, but he's gotten books that he loves. He's gotten books that he loves, and that's what it's all about. I know. Talking with Manny, he's done the same thing. I know most of the New York Warriors, because we used to have this discussion. We've dwindled down a lot of books and just bought bigger books. Things that want to stay in our collection. Like, I have a giant size X-Men 1. That'll never leave my collection. Never, ever. My Hulk 181, I finally got. Those are books that I will never, ever let go. I might try and upgrade them somewhere along the line and get rid of the other one, but I'm never letting them go,
Especially when you work so hard to get those books as opposed
to... That's what it is. It's kind of satisfying, Because if you go for those runs, you're excited when you first get those books, but after a while they just and they go to the side. How often do you go back and reread those? You don't. And you could you could go online, you could buy a graphic novel, and I kind of like it with the graphic novel. Like when I go to the beach, I got my bag, I throw 2 graphic novels in there, and I'm chilling with the wife, and I just read my graphic novels, bro.
Yeah,
so
I like great paperbacks. It's good to catch a read and actually have the whole story in one without having.
Yeah, you get 10 issues right there, and you can just read 10 issues. I did that with Young Avengers.
Yeah,
and I actually and I actually liked that run. It was a good read. It was fun. It was fun. But yeah, I mean, I think that's all I got for everybody tonight. I appreciate everybody coming out. Gomez, as always, my brother. I appreciate you coming by. New York Warriors are on tonight at 10 o'clock. So Biggie and the crew is going to be on. Check them out. They got some new content they're going to be debuting on the show, I believe, tonight. So it should be a good time. My man Joker M21, Manny NYC, Eli, Thorough is going to be on there tonight. They got quite a good lineup tonight. I wish I could be on, but I got to get up early in the morning for work, so that's the only reason.
TV. King of the Golden State too. He's having a live show in about a half hour. He's doing a giveaway because he reached 1,000 subs. Just if you see him on the panel, check out his show. He's gonna have a show on there. I'm gonna be on there myself.
King hit 1,000 subs. Congratulations, brother. I did not know that. Yeah, well deserved. King of the Golden State's been around. Like me, Biggie's, and the old school dudes. Gomez. We all been around 4 or 5 years on this community. So 1,000 is very easy to achieve now. But when we came up,
my God,
we didn't do live chats and stuff like that. It was just a video a week or 2 videos, and it wasn't all about the viewership. We didn't get 1,000 subs quick like that, Now it's a different animal, Talk about that. I'm on the road to 1,500.
Yes.
So I'm at 1,320 about. So when I hit 1,500, we're gonna be doing a nice giveaway, and nice. I know the Warriors are on the hunt for 2,000.
Yeah, when you do that, let me know. I'll partake with you.
Absolutely, I'm gonna try and have somebody from, guys, all different guys from the community. Have one of my boys from the Pressable Defects come over. Maybe 3 Men in the Basement. Of course, you guys, the New York Warriors, King of the Golden State. We just have a good old time with that. Do a few giveaways and just celebrate hitting 1,500. Man, I could never ever think
that's crazy.
1,500 people would follow my dumb ass. You know what I'm saying?
Just the knowledge they like. You bring knowledge that people.
I love talking to you guys, man. That's what it is. I love talking to you guys about this, and we laugh, we joke, we make fun of each other. It's good old boys club, man. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, but no, I appreciate you having me in the show. I appreciate that. Like I said,
I can't do super chat yet, Biggs, because I don't put enough content. I'm almost there. You know, you have to have 4,000 hours in a year. I'm at about 3,400 hours. So I got to do some more streams and stuff like that. Put more content out. Set up super chat. Yep. Dave, it's been sitting there waiting for you for a long time. Whenever you're ready, just hit me up. But yeah, check out my man, King of the Golden State in a half hour. 8, what's he going on at 9 o'clock? New York Warriors, 10 o'clock. Shout out to my boys at Pressable Defects. All the other Spine Takes. Yo, have you watched Spine Takes yet?
Lord, yeah.
Fifth Lord League was killing it on that show, man. That was a good show, man. They had some fun. I was enjoying that. But yeah, until my next video. Oh, I'm sorry, but I got a 25 book pre-screen submission coming back this week.
Nice.
So I will be opening, and I haven't looked at the grades. They're all going to be 9.8s, but I don't know how many out of the 25 I hit.
Nice.
So
That'll be a live show to do just to get some of your hours, like you said. That'd be nice to do something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too. I'm going to do that live. All right.
Okay, nice.
All right, people. Until next one. Peace.
Peace.